Good morning, everybody. This is Mike from the Last Corvette. It's been a minute since I did a update post on Instagram. Been busy. Also been uploading here and there on TikTok as well and YouTube, trying to kind of diversify some of the content, especially the videos, quick videos anyway. One of the things that you know, I've been thinking about a lot, and me being an automotive and not only dealing with people from GM, right, the big three in general, Asian market, European market, we all know that fully electric vehicles they're on their way. It's happening. You know, Tesla, to me, honestly, is just like Henry Ford when it comes to mass-producing vehicles for the public. In this case, it's electric vehicles, right? They've been doing it for a while now, and they're only getting better. Now, in my eyes, the domestic company that's catching up at a lightning speed is Ford. I believe Ford's, and I've mentioned this before, they've always been ahead of the curve, even with going back natural gas vehicles, then flex fuel vehicles. You know, I've brought that up before. Ford's been doing flex since, as I always say, flex wasn't even a term. They fell behind a little bit, and, you know, I guarantee a lot of that had to do, obviously, with the economy and everything else like that, recession. But they're catching up. If you look at their hybrid versions, if you look at their electric vehicles that are currently out and coming out, and one of them is a huge gamble, is a huge step, which is the F-150 Lightning. It's a fully electric F-150. One of the things that I'm going to compare it to is the Hummer that GM is coming out. Now, I never really understood GM when it comes to marketing, and also when it comes to getting into the electric or hybrid game. They've been unsuccessful for over a decade plus to put a vehicle out there on the market that's actually good looking, serves a purpose, and at the end of the day, if you buy an electric vehicle, like I'll give you a Tesla as an example, is practical, right? So you buy it, it's either a small SUV crossover, mid-size SUV, or a compact, or just a mid-size sedan like they got with Model S. So one of the things that I just don't get about GM is, so they're coming out with the Hummer. The Hummer is going to be attached to the GMC brand, you know, stickers well into 6 figures. I believe from what I hear is the battery range is going to be about 300 miles, right in line with the F-150. Now, that's why everybody, including Tesla, they're building their own batteries. They are researching and developing their own batteries, because the trick of the game is for everybody to be successful, especially when it comes to larger vehicles, trucks especially, you have to engineer, you have to scientifically prove new style batteries that are capable of not only holding a larger charge for longer period of time, but also making them smaller so you can double, triple, or even quadruple your range. And that's what they're all working on right now. Now, the big question that I have is, and that is, you know, held between all of the R&D engineers, R&D rooms, is, let's say you buy this Lightning F-150. It is a F-150 truck. It is a pickup truck, just like the Hummer is a SUV, and I'm pretty sure later on they're going to put out a, you know, their truck version as well, because they're so popular. Minus all the cool gadgets, right? The crab walk and about this and that. What happens when you do put a trailer on it? You know, what happens if you take your jet skis down to a lake? Here, for example, in northern Michigan, 3 hours away to your cottage, or more, right? Where is that range going to be? Now, what if you throw a something heavier, right? Another vehicle that you're going to tow, a side-by-side, bunch of four-wheelers, dirt bikes, a cargo trailer, meaning a covered trailer that is not very efficient because it's going to create a lot of drag. That's what I want to see in real world and real life. You know, is it going to be a type of a governor situation for a while until the range becomes, shouldn't say unlimited, but much better. But in the meantime, I just can't wait for these vehicles to come out within the next year or so to see how they perform in real life. And then the last aspect of owning a Hummer or for say a truck is, what if you drive it through snow? You're, you know, four-wheeling, you're off-roading, you take it on the trail. The gamble there is this. I know for a fact with the Hummer, or maybe even the electric, that they're once again going to look at it as, when a person buys it, they're going to be used as a commuter. They're not going to be used as a heavy hauler, because, as I always say, there is no replacement for displacement type of thing until we reach a point where electric vehicles can match up to our 4-cylinder turbos, 6-cylinder turbos, V8s, V8 turbos that are found in trucks. And then we're not even getting into the diesels yet, because we're not ready for that, trust me. The power is there, the torque is there, but the range is not, especially when you haul heavy loads behind you. So I'm very intrigued. I like the push that GM is making. GM just needs to be very careful, because they're not putting out a vehicle that is affordable to the masses, you know, $35,000, $40,000. They're putting out a vehicle that is 6 figures. F-150 is going to be a lot less. It's a cooler truck. It's once again, it's a brand, it's a model, it's the shape that we all know, and obviously a #1 seller. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we go from this. Everybody is doing their own electric version of whatever they got, but for GM, the clue should be, get all of your small little compacts and tiny little hybrids, electric vehicles in check. Don't be out there, you know, causing fires and basically having subpar performance when it comes to, you know, your range, especially if you compare it to Tesla. Once again, I think Tesla is the benchmark. If somebody can come out and outcompete Tesla with the tech, with the actual battery range, then they'll have something there. So anyway, I believe Ford is a really good established #2, and Stellantis is definitely a #4 with GM, right there #3. But GM lacks a lot of autonomous. So does Stellantis. So we'll see how it all plays out, but leave your comments, kind of let me know what you think. Talk to you guys later.